Okay, day, what is it, 8, 9, whatever. I'll figure it out. I'm completely fried. Uh, man, I'm telling you this one right now. I am sick and tired of people depending on me for tech help and shit. I can't do shit else. You spend hours, tens of hours, trying to come up with solutions for shit. And the solutions you don't have to come up with. They exist already in the world. It's just they cost money. So you got sweat equity and pay equity. And I put a lot of sweat equity into this event for today. Oh, fucking worn out. And then what makes it worse is a lot of the stuff I'd come up with, I couldn't implement because I wake up this morning. I don't like to just put shit in a bag and just walk away with it. I tested it before. This morning I went to do a final test. Let me see if this sucker's up in here. Where'd it go? Shit. So I got a long story short. Beginning of this year or so, maybe end of last year, I don't know. My wife took a class. The class required an iPad or at least a Mac. I said iPad. So required a Mac. It was a computer class. They teach the class twice a year. If you take it during a certain time, then they swap it between Mac and PC. So it's like she didn't want to wait. So it's like comes to me and asks me the question of, do we have a Macintosh? You want to go like, bitch, you looking around. Have you seen a goddamn Macintosh in here? Have you? Have you? Anyway, I said, fuck it. So I looked around. I was trying to decide between shit. So I bought her a MacBook, MacBook Pro. Just within the limits of what was needed for the class. So for the version of everything she needed, I got it was like an i5 version because, before they came up with the new M1 and M2 chips, they had gone to the Intel chips and shit. So I buy her the i5 version with it's either 256 or 512. Then after a week, she promptly drops out of the class with the same bullshit excuse she always has. Oh, this is so hard for me. I'm so old. It's too hard. Blah, 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 blah. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I got the Mac anyway. But then I was like, you know what? It's not powerful enough for the shit I want to do in the future because I want to do a lot of video editing. So I just returned it and get a more powerful Mac or MacBook Pro. And then, discovering because she's in school and everything, she dropped that class. I was like, well, fuck it. I found out like for $199 you can get like this entire suite of shit. The good shit from Apple. That's like $1,000. So of course I add that in. So I'm like, 12, 1,500 into this shit. I've never used it, not one time. It's like sitting there for when time comes. Turned it on, had her turn it on yesterday. Do all the updates. After all the updates, update any software that's on it, install the stuff I was going to use, did tests to make sure the shit worked. Before I put it in the bag this morning, first of all, I should have known something was wrong because one of the tests I was running, because because one of these reasons I wanted to use the MacBook Pro, because MacBooks have shitloads battery power than most PC or PC based laptops. And on top of that, my laptop is dog it. It's just a business laptop supposed to have like 8 hours of battery life. It shuts down to like an hour. So anyway, it only lasted like 3 hours from a full charge last night. Didn't take too much from it. But I go in this morning before I put it into the bag. First thing I do before I put shit in the bag is I test it out. Dead as a fucking doornail. So because I don't use Mac. Like my wife, how do I turn this shit on? It's like the little fingerprint thing. Just push it. I'm like, I'm pushing it. And she comes over. The shit was hot. Didn't turn on. I don't even know if the thing has like a light that tells you like if it's charging or something. All I know is the shit didn't work, and I got 1,500 bucks down the drain for some shit that has never been used, other than opening it, updating it for when we got it, putting the software on there that I purchased, which was like Final Cut Pro and a bunch of other shit. Then the thing sits idle until yesterday. Updating it, updating all of the software that's on it for shits and giggles, because I have been wanting to start trying to do some shit with Final Cut Pro. To it stopping after 2.5 hours, charging it overnight. Dead as a fucking doornail. I don't know what to do now because I don't know shit about Mac and MacBooks and shit. Is there like a little pen or something? So now I got another damn thing I got to do. I got to go figure out what the fuck happened to this MacBook because the shit sat idle for God knows how long. It did work yesterday. This morning, didn't do shit. I had more I kind of wanted to talk about, but I am so fucking tired. They ran me the fuck ragged. And I've said this to them before. You shouldn't depend on one person to do shit because it was just like constant shit all day long. Of like, Eric, can you go do this? Eric, can you go do that? And it's like, you want to go like, will you please figure out what the fuck you want? Because I can't sit there, set up sound systems and shit. First of all, I'm not a goddamn sound engineer. The only thing I know about running sound is the shit for my podcasts and shit. You got soundboards and all this shit that you bought that you don't know how to fucking use. You just figure that I'm going to be able to figure it out. But it's being done on a short notice shit. Oh, figure out the soundboard. Oh, by the way, people are starting to arrive in half an hour. Oh, the fuck? I just saw a fucking message pop because they wanted everyone to wear black today. Everyone, please wear black again tomorrow. What do you want me to do? Wash this shit again? I have one pair of motherfucking black pants and this fucking black shirt. Why would you say something? It is the middle of the goddamn night to show up in the morning and please wear black again. Think how stupid that shit is. But I know because it's involved, this organization involves black people, and black people love black parties and white parties and shit like that. I don't go to black parties and white parties and all this other bullshit. I mean, I guess it's common for black folks. I don't do that shit. But anyway, it's just running around. It's like I got to come up with solution after solution, and I don't know. Why am I giving this shit away? I should be charging motherfuckers for this shit. Anyway, I really did have more shit to say. I'm just too fucking tired. As soon as I'm done with this, I may or may not upload it tonight. Now I got to worry about washing this shit because this really is my only fucking black shirt. The pants I wore today were my only fucking pair of black pants. I don't run around wearing all fucking black. I don't go to black parties. And they said wear white, they would have been fucked up. I don't have shit white except for a white button-down shirt. I sure as hell don't have the goddamn white-ass motherfucking pants. I see those pictures, from like people from back home and shit. We're having a black party. You see them on all black and shit. I'm like, okay. Hope you didn't go buy that shit. See them at white parties, wearing all white pants, white shirts. It's not like they're wearing white button-down shirts you're wearing a suit. They went and bought that shit. No. That's why I'm not invited to any black parties. Because I found this shit to be stupid. We're having a black party. They're having a white party. That's why I'm not going. Then again, that's why I'm so fucking bored and I ain't got shit else to do and I take Spanish every fucking night. I should be looking at Spanish right now. how much fucking Spanish I done in a row. Let me look at this shit. So we're now 27 days into this one. All 30 days of last month. What the okay, now, hold on. So 27, I gotta get a calculator for this. 27 plus 30. I'm sorry. This wearing black shit. We can be distinguished by wearing black. You know what I can be distinguished by? Being the fucking best. I hate this shit. Damn. I can't have gone that long. No, I gotta do this again. Something ain't right. Okay, so hold on. So July 31st, so that's one day, plus all of August. Okay, yeah, I think I did something wrong. Plus all of September, plus including the day, the 27th. Okay, let's do this again. Something ain't right. July. I'm sorry, it's probably like this shows in my face. All of August, didn't miss a single day of Spanish. Okay, 32. All of September. 62, makes sense. And up until and including today, 89 days straight where I've not missed a single day of Spanish only go to. I haven't missed a single day all year. Haven't missed anything else. I've not been working out as much because, you know, I fell off the damn Segway. Oh, that's a funny one. All I did was ride the Segway around the shit just so I could just get some laws and attention and shit. It worked. Only almost fell off one time. Only reason is because there's like this bump, like going into the driveway, and the driveway is like was gravel and shit, and I was still riding that shit. But I discovered that you got to like take it at an angle, so you got so I get up top over the little speed bump thing, kind of same with speed bumps here in the neighborhood. But you know, I feel I mastered the shit out of that bitch, man. I've mastered the shit out of that Segway. So hopefully I can get this shit from under me. And another thing's pissed me off. They got like 10 billion events. I've talked about this before. Don't ask people to join a board and say it's going to take up 5-10 hours a month of their time max when I'd have spent 30 hours this goddamn week. 5 times 12 is 60. Oh, so I'd have spent 6 months in this past week, and we got 3 events next month. They're going to keep calling emergency. Okay, this one I got to talk about. Every single event we've had lately, like 3 straight months of events, you know, you got people freaking out and just, in my opinion, stupid shit. It's like, people are going to come if you have shit people want to see. And like, even for this one, I mean, the freaking out, talking about everybody needs to go out. You're on the board of directors. You need to each like recruit 6 people to come and shit. And I'm like, that's the dumbest shit in the fucking world. First of all, that's the reason shit was fucked up, in my opinion, where we could, because we're just having all these stupid ass meetings and then, oh, go out. Why don't we just have succinct meetings of the shit we need? The people will come. And then it was like the last meeting or meeting before that, I was like, I'm not worried about this shit because it's going to be full. Every event we've had has been full. I wanted to say, but your ass has been freaking out. But they were all full. This was going to be full because you're dealing with real estate agents. First of all, they're doing black people shit where they don't want to refund anybody's money if they can't come. So you're putting it towards black realtors. Have you thought this shit through? First of all, black people don't want to spend money that they know they can't use. That's number 1. 2, real estate agents don't want to spend money. It's like saying Asian realtor, black realtor, same shit. Unless they know they're going to be able to use it, they ain't going to put it down, and they're going to wait until the very last minute so they know they can come. And I said that. And then, like, when I asked how many people signed up, persons goes, Well, I shut the registration down yesterday. Well, if you didn't shut it down, you probably had 10 more damn registrations. But then exactly what I said, which the words was, well, from your mouth to God's ears. It's like, you're going to have a whole bunch of people show up at the fucking door. Guess what? A whole bunch of people showed up at the fucking door because they knew that they could be there and they weren't going to waste their fucking money. Know your audience. Know your fucking audience. That's why we had like what was it, Monday, a 4-hour fucking meeting. In my opinion, should have been 20 minutes. Then again, I'm retired military. We don't have time for that shit because we'll have a tick. Troops in contact. Motherfuckers are dying. We ain't got time for this shit. I'm not destined for this fucking world, man. I'm not destined for this fucking world. Let me see if I can get some food in my gullet. And I'm going to have to eat late because I ain't get shit there because I'm running around. Everybody else eating their shit. And it's like, I got to go run around because now I got enough time. I got to go do this, fix that, fix this, fix the other thing. Because nobody else knows how to fucking do it. Single point of fucking failure. And they're going to get fucking used to it. And then when I'm not around, because remember, when I fell off my Segway last week, I couldn't walk for 2 days. What happens if I still couldn't have walked today? How the fuck was it going to get done? Because, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've spent so much time being, technically proficient. But I'm surrounded by people who aren't. And then they'll sit there and just talk about shit. And it's like, okay, well, we need this and this and the other thing. I'm looking for the output from this. And they'll look over here going like, let's see what this does. I'm like, motherfuckers. It's like they were talking about like sending stuff out to get sponsors and shit. And I'm like, at one point, they are talking about a certain title company. Before we even started thinking about sponsors, putting together a sponsor package for this event, I already secured a major sponsor. Went to the meeting and said, I got some good news for y'all. Come in, I say, this title company wants to sponsor us. Oh, that's so great. Give me all the information. Give them the information. In the middle of the sponsorship portion, I was like, what do you mean? I gave you all the information. They want to sponsor us. Somebody says, oh, I'm having lunch tomorrow with XYZ. All I could think was, so I want to use any names. The fuck? If I secured you a sponsorship, why the fuck are you saying I'm going to have lunch tomorrow with XYZ to see if they can sponsor? Why don't you go like, oh yeah, you got that sponsorship? And I said it like 3 fucking times, and they just kept talking about, oh yeah, you think you can give us a sponsorship? I'm like, are you fucking crazy? Or stupid? I told you 3 fucking times in a meeting we had a sponsorship. You know what? None of the sponsors today was that person, was that company. How do people live like this? How do people fucking live like this? But this is what most Americans, this is how they fucking live. I don't even want to say black folks, just most Americans really do live this way. It really is the fucking 80-20 rule. And I hate being part of the 20%. I'm only doing this shit to keep myself busy until I die. Actually, I just want to do it another year or 2. Then that's why I'm like, when you see all this shit that's all around me, when I show you like all the shit, I am stockpiling shit to do a year from now, while I have the money I'm making from real estate. I'll spend it on guns and ammo and all kinds of crazy shit. So I'll have shit to do for years. Because, I don't know, I just can't stand this shit anymore. Anyway, I done talked for 45 minutes saying goodbye. I'll see y'all tomorrow, if anybody's even watching this shit. I may have to start changing a little bit of the format purely because I have actually had reach outs for some damn reason from people who want me to review their shit. So I don't know, maybe it's like, well, you're being honest. You're not just grabbing my shit and doing what I say. We'll see. So I will tell you when it's going to be in review. People keeps throwing me their shit out. This could be turned into a review channel, but you know, it's probably not. It's probably just going to be me being crazy ass black man. Anyway, gonna see you guys later. I done said enough. Shit's out of fucked up. I ain't gonna listen to it. Oh yeah, I gotta go wash this shit because they want everyone to wear black tomorrow.